You know, I don't really see myself doing this too often. I really don't. But for the ones of you who take the time out of your day to get out on these platforms and get out here before the world to just shame your own, you're disgusting and you're despicable and you're a shame and you're a traitor. And you know why I call you a traitor? Because a traitor is only allowed to say anything when they're betraying their own. Other than that, they have no platform. They have no voice. The only time they can speak is when they're betraying their own. So what type of value should I find in you? If you get out on a platform like this and all you have to tell me is that every man you ever knew was bad, I have a question for you, ho. If every man you ever knew was bad, then what did they see in you? Yeah, they saw the bad in themselves. You know that old adage, why do good girls like bad guys? Because she's not a good girl. She's bad. Now, I'm not only talking about women, because you men are out there. And you out here devaluing yourself. You out here devaluing the youth. You out here telling the young men some of the dumbest things I ever heard in my life. You raising them up on fear, not on courage. And then the very same women who you guys speak against, you patronize these hoes. You constantly out there just giving them a whole, but I gotta go back. Forgive me, that's just the Pisces in me. Sometimes you don't complete a thought. You just move on to something else. I used to say, and I say this to females, the guys that's riding by and they see you and they like, yo, if you was my girl, I wouldn't have you like this, that, and the other. If that guy was really about it, he would have had a girl with him already. That's what he would have had. If he got it to give, he would have been given it. So you guys is clowns. Clowns. And you men and women, get up here on these apps and you act a damn fool. And you're a disgrace. You make no sense. I don't even want to hear nothing about the red flags and, oh, the red flags. You got to see it's a red. Shut up. You are the red flag. You know, good people want the company of good people. And if you're in a company, if you're in a group of good people and somebody violates that code that makes everybody good, you know what the good do? They shun that person that's now shown themselves to be bad. And they move on with more good. But when you've got good, when you've got love, you know what you're going to constantly be portraying? Nothing but love, nothing but good, nothing but example, nothing but victory, nothing but something that the people can take pride in. None of you guys are innocent because none of us are innocent. Men have done women wrong. Women have done men wrong. If I talk to 100 men, out of all of those men, they're going to tell me something bad about women. If I talk to 100 women, out of all of those women, they're going to tell me something bad about men. But very few of them are actually going to say who they did wrong and what did they ever do that was wrong. They're going to make it seem like I just missed the bad in this person. No, you was just as dirty and foul as they were. That's why y'all were together. That's why y'all was together the way that you was. If you want me to believe that they're bad and you telling me that you married them and you was with them for so long, because you don't tell me that they changed. You never tell me that they was good and then they got bad. You always tell me you missed the red flags. Nah, you ain't missed nothing. You was doing just as much dirt as them. Now, maybe you did so happen to have a change of heart somewhere down the line. But why is your story that when you had a change of heart, you still stuck around for 3 more years, 4 more years? See, I don't trust people like you. Because don't tell me something about your past, but when you telling me something about your past continued on past that point with the very same person. See, when you actually know people because you know yourself, you got to be honest and sincere. And that's what you got to give to the people. Because you understand, nah, I'm doing myself wrong. Forget that other person. Why am I with them? What do they see in me if I'm so good? You want me to believe the person of your past is so bad and you're so good. Then what did they see in you? They saw their reflection. That's what they saw in you. So stop selling the people that story. I challenge every single one of you women who come up here, and I challenge every single one of you men to come up here with that type of story to actually have a real serious and an articulate conversation and discussion. Really and truly. To all the ones of you who, like I said, the only time you're even allowed to open your mouth is to betray against your own, eventually time will move on from people like you. But the ones who really care, the ones who really want to build something better for their children and for their communities, separate yourselves from people like this. The ones of you who's caught up in it and maybe by chance you'll get out of it, or the ones of you who think, nah, forget all of that. All I'm going to do is speak bad about them. It's them, it's them, it's them. Nah, I see you. I don't see you being no different than the people you describe, because that's what you do. Everything you telling me you want me to know that they did, I only see you doing it. Cast Their Crowns, Inc.